Hey guys, welcome to AlltimeGaming. I'm Chris.
I'm Jamie.
Jamie.
That's my namey.
And I'm Alex.
And have either of you considered the great mysteries of the universe?
Oh, like, why are we here and what's the meaning of life?
Yeah.
I try not to.
Yeah, that's just as well, because this list has actually nothing to do with that. This list is all about 6 slightly less existential, but no less important, mysteries in video games.
Dishonored is the perfect antidote to the usual assassinate 'em up, as your actions have very real consequences for the way the game plays out. For instance, kill anyone you see and the world gets darker, with more rats and more weepers. Want to play as a vicious bastard? Well then you are in luck, my psychotic friend. Thanks to the mysterious outsider, you have plenty of powerful ways to fuck with your enemies, such as sending a horde of filthy rats to chop them down. But wait, who exactly is the outsider? What does he want? Is he good or evil, Chris?
Don't know.
Debate rages across Reddit and in comment sections as to whether the outsider is an avenging angel with a mind towards justice, or a trickster god who just enjoys the mayhem caused by his interference. Harvey Smith, the co-creative director of Dishonored, has said that the outsider's brutal origins have given him a bitter attitude towards the abuse of power. He's also been said to have human emotion but with inhuman perception. Which
Daredevil.
again, possibly Daredevil. He's a blind. He's a blind and he can hear
He's
things.
a blind.
Mystery solved.
Look at him, he's a blind.
Which again just makes us ask why. But maybe the most interesting question is really, why not? The outsider is precisely that. Someone from the outside looking in as a scientist would observe lab rats. So could it be that the mysterious outsider is simply experimenting on people? He's equated with a leviathan in the book Spirit of the Deep, and a frozen whale appears behind him in the void. With any luck, Dishonored 2 will have more answers than questions, but probably not.
No, come on. They need to fucking explain this. It's such a big part of the game. And it's like,
But then we wouldn't be able to make videos about it.
Ooh.
Exactly, it would be a mistake, Chris.
On the surface, Ark Survival Evolved is another Minecraft clone of the sort, infecting the Steam storefront like a bad case of gonorrhea. Like a bad case of AIDS. However, delve a little deeper and the dinosaur taming adventure provides much more opportunity for shipflinging and gang warfare than Mojang's classic.
It's because it's nothing like Minecraft.
Well, it kind of is.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, you gather resources.
yeah.
Survival and crafting games don't equal Minecraft. Just because Minecraft does survival and crafting. That's like saying friggin' Knights of the Old Republic is exactly the same as any other RTS.
So I'm going to tell you my process as I start a new game, and you tell me when you know which one I'm talking about. I launch the game, I start a new game. I start off as a dude on some kind of island where there's like woodland and water and various other things. I need sticks to build somewhere that I can keep myself safe, because at nighttime it becomes more dangerous. Nope, I was talking about Minecraft.
You weren't, because you don't get sticks. You have
Yes,
to...
you do. You get wood and you get sticks from wood.
You didn't say that. You said you get sticks.
I need sticks. So I was just.
But you have to get wood, and then you make sticks.
I was just about to run up to a tree and start beating the tree and getting stuff from it.
You don't get sticks.
Guess what?
You don't get sticks. You get planks.
It's the same shit.
It's different.
As soon as you open.
You're wrong, Jonesy.
Yet for all the pretty graphics, there are still many questions that remain unanswered. I want to believe. Doodle-doo. Questions such as, where the fuck am I? What the fuck is that? And what the fuck is this thing on my fucking arm?
It's in me.
The important questions. At least at the beginning of the game, it seems you spend a lot of time wandering around in a daze just trying to work out what exactly is going on. You wake up naked, which is usually a pretty big red flag, with a chip implanted in your arm with no recollection of getting there. You're on a weird island with fucking big dinosaurs and fellow survivors who would capture you at a moment's notice if given half a chance.
It's one of those anti-pregnancy things that they give you because they know you're going to get fucked.
What, a condom?
Fucked by a dinosaur.
By anything that comes across you.
This is kind of like a portal into your head. Alex Jones, fucked by a dinosaur.
Back in February 2016, Studio Wildcard added Explorer Notes, which explains a little, but nowhere near enough about precisely what is going on. Death doesn't appear to be a thing, so maybe Ark means safety. Maybe it's a safe haven for extinct species, and selected representatives from said species are sent there to preserve the gene seed. Who by? Maybe it's aliens. It's always aliens, right?
I'm not saying it's aliens. It's always aliens.
It's those aliens from that shit Nicolas Cage film, The Knowing.
Oh god.
Where you get film a new
Why'd
planet.
you have to go there?
Such a shit film.
Well, anyway, what do you guys think? Is Ark a survival vessel, and were we sent there by aliens, or is it all just a side story to Nicolas Cage's Knowing?
Yes, and will Alex Jones be by a dinosaur? Right then, moving on. High on the list of items I would like in real life, a Pip-Boy from Fallout. Not only...
Do you have a smartphone? Hey look, this is like a Pip-Boy, except it's way fucking better than a Pip-Boy.
Not only is it stylish, but also a handy personal computer for the late 21st century executive on the go.
Very chic, having a big rusty block on your wrist.
I really want a phone that's just glued to my wrist that I can't use.
And it would be great if it could use some really old display technology and only in green and black.
All right, guys.
Twiddle knobs, little twiddly knobs as well.
Maybe
Alright.
if we could put some cassette tapes in it and play really old.
Oh, okay. In the apocalyptic wasteland, however, it also serves another function. VATS, or Voltec Assisted Targeting System. As we all know, when you're playing, you'll find yourself using it all the time, as it's often a great way to pause, catch your breath, concentrate your fire, etc. Sometimes though, if your luck is just high enough, or if you have the right skill setup, the mysterious stranger will also appear as if from nowhere while in VATS and take out an enemy in one single hit. Yeah, saving you the hassle. Thanks. A staple of the series since the very first edition, one question has always been at the forefront of players' minds. Who is the mysterious stranger? I mean, why would he intervene in a conflict that he apparently doesn't have a stake in? Does he have a stake in it? And is it medium rare? How does he get in there so fast? Where does he go afterwards? Is he stalking me? Why am I asking so many questions? Oh my god, he is stalking me, isn't he? He's right behind me right now? Fuck. In the first few games, he also had the potential to die, which implies that he is actually mortal and not some guardian angel. Although the perk text in Fallout 3 and New Vegas would suggest otherwise. Also, other people such as fucking great Nick Valentine notice when he turns up, so he's clearly not a figment of your imagination.
That was him, the stranger. He's right here. Where'd he go?
I like to imagine that the mysterious stranger is Leslie Nielsen.
Oh,
From
that would
Naked
be
Gun.
so good.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
I just want that to be his face.
In Fallout 3 and New Vegas, it's implied that he is the father of the Lonesome Drifter, but that doesn't explain the appearances in the other games. But maybe, just maybe, we don't need to know who he is. I mean, he's the hero we need, not necessarily the one we deserve. Where is she?
Whereas the mysterious stranger can be regarded as an altruistic guardian, G-Man from Half-Life looks like he has a way more questionable motive.
He ain't no G, he ain't no G.
Appearing at the most opportune or inopportune moments, G-Man has had a profound influence on the events of Half-Life, even saving your mute ass on a few occasions. Everything from his formal dress, gaunt face and odd speech pattern to his ability to seemingly appear at will in hotspots around the game makes him one of the most enigmatic characters in video game history. It's no surprise then that his lack of identity has caused dozens of fan theories to revolve around him. Some say that his distinct voice indicates an unfamiliarity with human speech, hinting at alien origins maybe?
Maybe.
Wake up, Mr. Freeman.
This is backed up by the fact that the boss in Half-Life, the Nihilinth, makes reference to the Not Man.
Not man, for you he waits.
Jonesy's the not man. He's cool. Not.
His unruffled attitude to many dangers going on around him gives the impression that G-Man is actually some kind of psychic projection. This is supported by his frequent appearances on screens dotted around City 17, even if they are unplugged. Ooh. Of course, there are other ideas about who G-Man is and what his intentions are. One theory alleges that G-Man is from an alternate dimension and is helping the Vortigons destroy the Combine. To achieve this, he used Earth as a battleground in order to prevent major losses for the Vorts. Another theory proposes that G-Man is a rogue Combine advisor who used Gordon Freeman as a tool to break Combine control over the Vorts so he could manipulate them himself.
Bastard.
But they became aware of his intentions to enslave them, which explains why he appears to not want to spend too much time around them. Because if you've previously tried to enslave people, they don't usually like to spend time with you. Basically, what I'm driving at is that nobody knows for sure, except for Valve, and they don't appear to be too hurried about letting us know anytime soon. Hashtag Half-Life Matter.
Last year, if there was one game more beloved by critics and gamers than Undertale, then I haven't heard about it. Read the YouTube comments in any video, ever.
Where's Undertale? Oh my god.
It was the indie darling of 2015 thanks to its fresh narrative and engaging writing. And as with all indie games at the moment, there seem to be more questions left open to the fans than answers. Questions such as who is W.D. Gaster? There are veiled references to him throughout the game, but even after a year, they're none the wiser as to who this creepy man is. Now that hasn't prevented them from trying, of course. Mistress Spitfire on the Steam message boards has created a sizable dossier on Gaster, detailing who mentions him and where for other amateur sleuths to investigate. For example, in the bug hunting area, someone will ask you where your friend with a creepy smile has disappeared to. Someone will phone you and begin asking for Gaster before realising it's a wrong number and hanging up. In another area, by setting your fun value to 66, there's even a tease of meeting Gaster in person before he fades away. All the pieces of evidence are far too long for us to detail, but rest assured it's all extremely creepy.
Just like Alex Jones.
Who is Gaster beyond a mad scientist spread through space and time? Some have speculated that he's Sans' father, or that he's cut content. Others are convinced that Gaster is Sans' brother. Creator Toby Fox even posted a cryptic message on Tumblr as Sans that ended, "Not everyone is as tough as my brother." It might mean Papyrus, but could it also mean Gaster? Who knows?
Alright. This is a wild one, which either points to Bethesda's commitment to a bit, or Elder Scrolls' fans having far too much time on their hands. Probably the latter.
Yeah, both plausible though.
Now, you've probably encountered this item yourself. A bug in a jar. Sometimes it's found in a shack, sometimes in a cave, but every time, a fucking bug in a fucking jar. A butterfly, a moth, a dragonfly, a torch bug, a bee, it doesn't matter. Each time on the lid, there's a different rune. So what the hell does all this bug collecting mean? Surely the runes are just an indicator for the contents of the jar, right? Ah, sweet, silly child. No, not at all. And it has remained one of the most enduring mysteries of Skyrim even to this day. According to some people, they point to the apocalypse, the cleansing of Nirn from all human life. That's right. And there are a lot of theories as to how to trigger this apocalypse. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? The first theory suggests that the 5 cities in Skyrim form a pentagon. Within that is a smaller pentagon formed from the dragon sanctuaries, that place, and of course the Tower Stone. In the center of this circle was a shrine to Talos.
You're aware that pointing out like shapes in imagery is what Illuminati people.
Guys, have you seen our logo? Supposedly, if you slay the dragons in the sanctuaries and place the bugs in their respective cities, the activation of the Tower Stone would trigger the apocalypse on the promised day. Another popular theory speculates that the runes point towards a Thelma plot to bring down the throat of the world and doom humanity on Nirn, which is bleak to say the least. A less intimidating theory, however, claims that the runes just stand for the initials of Bethesda's employees, or possibly an inside joke. Either way, Bethesda haven't broken silence on the subject, so for now, exactly why a mad entomologist in Skyrim went around hiding these jars is a complete and utter mystery.
So that was 6 of our favourite mysteries in video games. Did we miss anything off the list? I can't wait for the comments on this one personally.
Really? Personally,
Yeah,
you can't wait?
Can't wait.
You're going to respond personally to every...
I do genuinely read them, and I might even respond, so do write something.
Yes, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more.
For the moment though, if you thought these were mysterious, check out our video on 6 video game conspiracies. Illuminati, we'll see you next time.
Sticks are wood, yeah!